So she said, listen, I am a teacher. I run a school.
Into a mental institution.
And you're like,
why are you keeping
boy?
this?
Like,
Why are you keeping him in the house? You're gonna
beat him up.
Yeah, beat him up. Some people are even like, it's so cheap in Italy.
Because let me ask you. Okay. Say it's cheap.
He didn't tell me. I was like, I had to ask the doctor, but I didn't teach him. You know, I was still in denial.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Welcome back to Unfiltered Tribe podcast. As you can see, our guests. So they're each gonna introduce themselves. We're gonna start with Miriam.
Okay. Hi, my name is Miriam Atino Mathis. I am professionally, I have a sustainable human development background. I also run an online perfume shop. And personally, I am a wife, a mother, a stepmother. So yeah, that's me.
No wonder you smell so good.
Hello, moms. My name is Esther Mumbi Mabenge. I am a mom of one amazing boy. And I do medical supplies.
Oh, that's interesting. Like you supply medical equipments to hospitals or?
Yes, but also I'm an IBA student.
What's IBA? Is it like
It's
masters or?
IBA is International Behaviour Analysis.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So like a behavior therapist.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Wow, what
Well, that's
this is
interesting.
interesting.
To be a behavioral therapist when you have an autistic child. How is that? Has that easing things up?
A lot. A whole lot. Because, it came with a lot of denial. So more of my doctor pushed me to do that course. The behavior technician course. I don't know whether you've heard of it.
No. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I had to do the behavior technician course. It's a 40-hour, it went for like three months course. And there's when I got my acceptance. You know, like I had to accept that my son is different. This is diagnosis. This is how I'm going to deal with it. So it enlightened me with what I was going to expect. Not that you've all got it figured out, but at least you've got, the little information that you have. So I did that course about around 3 years ago. Right now I had to advance. Like, I know there's a lot of gaps in terms of therapy and interventions that is offered in Kenya. So I had to advance.
Let's take it back
interesting.
now. That is
Really
really
good.
interesting. So you did the course 3 years ago. Was this
Yeah.
before or after you started seeing signs on your son? Like when?
Well, my son got his diagnosis. So I went to a pediatrician. That's why we got the diagnosis. Then my doctor, that was Dr. Amithi, Dr. Khan. So she was like, you need to do ABA. So I was like, that time I couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
So I asked, how do I get it? It's so costly in Kenya. She was like, let me refer you to somebody who's offering that course online. Then when you have, the grip of it, you can be able to handle your son. You can be able to do an intervention at home.
Yeah.
So that is how I got it.
Wow. That's interesting.
So did you see like signs before you went to the pediatrician, or was it?
Yes, of course. My son regressed at around 1.5. So he had gotten all his milestones timely.
Okay.
Until at 1.5 years, he started regressing. So he started staggering on the stairs. So it's more like, I couldn't understand. What do you mean yesterday you were fine on the stairs?
Oh my gosh,
Today
and
you're
then the next day,
staggering. Yeah, so that is what I picked first. Then opening the Ribena bottle. Not bottle, the can.
Okay.
So before that, he could be able to take a straw and patch it inside and drink his juice. Then somehow, right now, he doesn't know how. So I was like, this is another thing. I don't know. I don't understand yesterday you could be able to drink
At
juice.
1.5.
Yes, at 1.5.
That's crazy. That's what happens with kids. Like
Yeah.
today, you see they're doing something normal, and the next day it's just totally different,
so
and it
scary.
changes. And
It
it's very
is, but-
scary because it just changes abruptly,
Yeah.
and you're
Exactly.
even shocked as a mom because you have to comprehend. Like,
Yeah, I thought,
how is this changing?
I thought maybe he was sick, or today he's just not in the mood,
Yeah.
probably he's just tired. So you keep on postponing things or giving it some other reasons. Then came the speech. So before I could tell him to repeat something, he could repeat things or even sing a song on the TV with the cartoons.
Yeah.
Then this time around, he's not singing at all. He's not repeating things. So now this is worrying. So my mom was like, you need to check your son.
Yeah.
She kept on insisting a lot. So at that point, I got now, I cannot take it anymore. I need to go see a doctor. That is how we started.
Oh,
Of course.
what about you, Miriam? How did you start? When did you start noticing the symptoms?
Around the same, actually.
Really, 1.5.
1.5, 1.6.
Yeah.
All the milestones were good
Yeah.
up until that point. He could walk, he could babble. He was a very happy baby, very, very happy. And then when he got to that age, because I was a first-time mom. My husband had kids before who were older, so he kept looking at him and he's like, something is wrong with this one.
Yeah.
And I kept writing him off, like,
The
kids are
denial
different.
now,
Yeah.
I'm a mom. Kids are different. Give him time.
Yeah.
Please.
It's true.
Yeah, I kept
different.
saying, give him time. He
Yeah.
will, it
At
will.
their own pace.
And then you also have so much hope. I think deep down but then you're just like, no.
You're in
There's
denial
no
and
way.
One
Yeah.
moment, atakuwa sawa,
maybe
you know? Atarudi.
Yeah.
And then at 1.8, around 1.6, just when now we were noticing things. For my son, it was quite different. For him, I thought he was deaf.
Because he
That
couldn't
was my
respond to his
conclusion.
name,
That was
right?
because before you would say my son's name is Kian. So you would say Kian, he would come, he would run to you, he would, but then he stopped. He would just sit in a corner and go like this. So I was like, is he losing his hearing?
Yeah.
But then when you put on Coco Melon, the guy would sprint from one room to the next. Then we figured, there's more to this.
Yeah.
And then he started lining stuff. Like he would go to the pantry, take out all the cartons of milk or juice or his toys, put them in a straight line, order them. If it's blue, then we have blue line, a red line, a yellow line. So personally, I was just like,
My son does that. So
I know. I was about to say, I know my son does that. I know my nephews do that. When they're playing, they just line stuff up.
Yeah.
When they're
so
playing.
personally, I was like, he has an autistic side, guys. Don't overthink
Don't
it. Don't give him time.
don't even go there.
Did you get?
And
did
then-
somebody tell you like boys will talk later? Or
So my husband said,
Uh-huh.
you can even ask now my late mother-in-law. You can even ask my mom. I spoke when I was 3. So I was like, so you're the reason my son is...
So you think that he's taking out at the dad.
Yeah. So I was like, so you're the reason Kian is not... You know? So to me, it made sense.
Yeah.
Because each time we went to these pediatric visits, we were like, you would answer a form, like with the milestones, like, do you have this in your family? Delays, nini. So it made sense to me, which means I was in denial for a very long time.
How long is this period between like you seeing the first symptom to going?
I would say 4 to 6 months.
Oh wow!
But my husband knew. And each time he would bring it up, we would legit have a fight.
I get you.
Because I'm just like, you're crazy.
Yeah, you can't accept.
Why are you saying this about my son?
You were nuts.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then this time we were on holiday, Malindi.
Yeah.
My son plays on the sand. Then he crawls over to the next table. So I'm there apologizing. I'm like, oh my God, guys, I'm so sorry. Let me take him. And then the lady says, no, don't take him. Let him play. So I'm seated on our table, but I'm watching my son because I'm like, what's happening? And then she started playing with him. And then when they were finally leaving, I went to pick him.
Yeah.
And then she said to me, sorry, I really don't mean to pry.
Okay.
But you know your son has autism.
Oh, she was that blunt?
Yeah, she was.
She just went straight.
She was. And I think I needed that.
I think it's both a good thing and a bad thing.
I really
Sometimes
think
you
I
need
needed
somebody
that.
to tell you, especially
Yes.
like a stranger.
Yeah.
where,
I
like,
think
they
You
tell
take it
you.
better.
You take
if
it
it's a
better.
stranger
Yeah.
more
Yes,
than
because imagine if
your
my
own
husband kept
person.
telling me that.
Yeah.
Oh, he would hear it. So I was like, I was lost.
Yeah.
And she's like, have a seat.
Wow. That was a
So
good
she says,
person.
listen, I am a teacher. I run a school. It's in Westlands. It's called My School. I see kids like Kian a lot.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of that
And
school.
yes, it's a
Yeah.
good school.
Yeah.
And I recognize it. So I saw your interaction with your son,
Yeah.
and I see a disconnect.
Because she knew you had
Yes.
no idea.
So she's like, I see a disconnect. And before anything else, before, like, I need you to get it diagnosed medically, you need to go to do all these random tests.
Okay.
So she writes down the tests and gives me phone numbers, and I end up in Aga Khan.
Oh, wow.
So I get to Nairobi, like, I'm not even enjoying my holiday anymore. I'm just like,
You can't.
autism?
Yeah,
And then
you can't.
Google can make you run mad.
Oh,
I know,
that's the
you-
worst place to
Google
go.
the whole night.
That's the worst
Like,
place to
we would
go.
be in bed, and I'm just there with my phone. I'm just
Trying
like,
to understand.
Yeah.
really? What?
That's also what I did.
Yeah.
No,
Did that
And I
a
would
lot.
cry myself to sleep because I'm just thinking, oh shit, what is all this? What is all this? So came back to Nairobi, went to Aga Khan, did the audio
Yeah,
test for the ears because they have to write that off.
Yeah.
What's the audio test? What does it entail?
They test if your
Auditory.
hearing is good.
Yeah.
So they speak and then the kid...
No. It's it's a machine.
It's a machine, yes, but
Yeah.
my son did a part where he was sleeping, and then they put
The EEG.
Headphones.
yes,
Yeah, you also have to do that.
they put that, and then they speak when he's sleeping, because when you're sleeping you can still hear,
Yeah.
and then they pick out the brain reactions,
Yeah.
and then they figure out your right ear and your left
Left ear,
ear, and
yeah.
this is how much you can hear on
on
this
the
side, and this is how much you can hear on that side.
Yeah.
So we did that, came out good, he's okay. So I was like, oh.
He's
He's
not
fine.
there.
Yeah, I know.
So I thought, his story meisha, you know.
Oh.
And then the lady says, the EEG lady says, now you have to see a neurologist. And I'm thinking, these terms are getting too serious.
I know. Big names.
Before
I
that, me
know.
at Ungeniuliza a neurologist, I'd be like, for what, guys?
Yeah.
So we ended up seeing a neurologist, did an EEG, did an MRI.
What's the EEG? Sorry to ask. Like,
Yeah.
Like so cardiogram.
Just to pick out your brain activity.
Activity,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And the reason they do this is to rule out any other form of... They already know they're dealing with autism because there's no defined test for autism.
Yeah.
It's purely observation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they have to rule out any other thing so that they know how well to support.
And also seizures.
Yes.
See, there are silent seizures. There are also, more profound seizures.
Yeah.
So for the silent seizures, can only be detected with the EEG.
Do you know I found out a year ago my son has that.
Oh.
He's on medication, yeah?
They found out through
Silent
testing, or did
EEG.
you see him
So
have
the
it?
first time when we did all the MRIs and
Yeah.
EEGs and everything, just when we were getting diagnosed, when he was almost 2,
Yeah.
it didn't come up.
Okay.
Everything was clean.
Yeah.
But now autism. So we got cleared, started therapy, years went by, check up from time to time.
Yeah.
And then a year ago, I was crashing out. I was those moms who was losing her shit. Sorry.
It's okay.
I was
Allowed.
yeah. I was not my son was not sleeping at all. I could not work. Like normal work.
Yeah.
No. We figured out early that one of us, between me and my husband, one of us has to be flexible.
Yeah.
In the sense that if you are employed, you cannot step out at any moment.
Yeah.
So one of us has to have a gig that they can control.
Yeah.
And that was me because he brings in bigger, bigger muscle. So yeah. Where was I?
We've gone to now. You've done the EEG.
Yes, we've done now the EEG, and then I noticed aggression. Because now this boy is not sleeping at all. He's very aggressive. He's grinding his teeth. He's self-harming. He's pinching me and
banging or
hitting.
biting.
Hit himself.
Both. He's banging his head. He's biting me. He's biting people.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, we're going to be kicked out of school.
Yeah.
How is this going to work? And then nannies also, you run through nannies like nobody's business. No one wants to work for you.
Everybody's like,
Or they come and give you
you're not paying me.
Yeah,
Now,
I did
nobody
nannies
wants to deal
the
with that.
minute I got my diagnosis.
You did what?
I did away with nannies.
I'm sorry.
Oh, so now you don't have a nanny
don't?
to help you? Oh, really?
You're a strong one.
We have a neighbor who's also autistic, and they've also gone through so many nannies. But then there's this nanny who stayed with them for 2 years, and the things she's gone through, like every time the mom feels like the nanny is about to go, she cries. She's like, I have not had any other person who's as understanding as you. Please don't go. You know, and
sometimes they take advantage of you.
The nannies,
Like
that is.
they figure out that you really depend on them. And you're really trying to be fair with what you can afford in terms of financial compensation.
Yeah.
But then they just play with it.
Oh, no.
Like someone just wakes up in the morning and says, you know what, pay me 60 G's or I'm leaving.
Really?
And you're sitting there wondering,
That's crazy money.
I know.
oh yeah, I have had that.
Really? Because
Yes.
they really think that, you have money
I have had that.
to spend.
God.
And you
Because
really
in the-
need them,
no, in
so
the- in
they
their
think you're going to
heads-
pay.
in their
Yeah,
heads
because
they-
you're desperate.
Yeah,
in their
you're
heads, they're
desperate.
thinking, okay, you're paying. They can sort
Trend,
of roughly
how
estimate
much
your
you-
life.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, she's paying this much rent. She's paying this much in school. They're living well. They go on holidays from time to time, so she can give me 60.
Yeah, she has.
And then you're thinking, how do I afford therapy?
What?
How do I afford therapy? And we share a doctor, Dr. Susan.
Yeah.
It's not cheap.
It's not.
So how often do you take the kids to therapy?
I do 3 months.
Every 3 months? After 3
Therapy?
3 months or 6 months.
Therapy
depending
or
on-
just a normal visit?
normal visit?
After every
Clinics.
3 months?
Yeah, 5 months there.
Same to me. But then therapy for me, now my son is having it every day. Before it was 3 times a week, 3 to 4 times a week.
oh my God.
1,000 shillings per hour.
Per therapy.
So now, before you continue, you said that your son is having it every day. Does that
Yes.
mean that it's getting worse? That's why he's having it every day?
No.
or
Not really.
what's
It's
the-
being offered in school. It's part of their system. Now I had to figure out a system that works for us. Because then before I had a separate therapist, he would come in on Mondays, Wednesday, and Friday for occupational and
At home?
speech at home.
Okay.
And then on Thursdays we would do hydrotherapy, swimming.
Okay.
So you have to think that each time a therapist sets foot in your house, you have to pay 3 Gs per hour.
Per hour, 3,000.
Yeah, he only does an hour and he's out.
3,000 per hour.
He would only do an hour and he's out. And that is the rate, right?
Yeah.
That is
Well,
the rate.
Yeah,
Depending.
relatively, yes.
Depending. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You know, right now, what I'm getting out of from all of this is how expensive this is.
Therapy is
You know,
expensive.
when I
You're
was
not
thinking
just
about
dealing with
autism,
the-
when I was thinking about you having an autistic child, I just thought you're dealing with the autistic child in your own house just by yourself. There's no therapy. I didn't know it comes with all these
And
You have not
therapies,
even
with
added the
everything.
medication.
And I didn't even know it.
All the
Ooh, cool.
supplements.
Yeah.
And then, you
Food.
have kawaida illnesses. Like, you're
There's
just
the
there
kawaida
chilling.
ni-
Yeah.
Sijui has a flu.
Do they get sick often now because of?
No,
I mean,
I
it's
think
just
For the
like-
seizure, I think you have to have medication.
My son takes medication every day.
Yeah.
He has mild seizures every morning and evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is it the silent one that she was
It's the
talking
silent
about?
one.
So
Do
how
you
is the
notice
silent
how-
one? How do you
remember when I
notice a
was-
silent seizure?
Remember when I was talking about the aggression and
Yeah,
I was
yeah, that's
crashing
where you
out?
were actually,
I,
yeah.
That's where I was. So I didn't understand what this was. So I called my doctor and I'm like, this
How
is
old
not
is
working.
he at this time when you're going
Last
to
year.
hospital? Last year.
This is last year. He's 5.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this, and my son is tall. So I'm thinking this boy is gonna beat me up one day.
You imagine him now bigger. And
You have to
then-
figure it out.
And then you go on TikTok and you see you see their moms being beaten up, and
Oh
you're
my
thinking,
gosh, I've seen those
I have
videos. They are
kids.
so
bad.
They are
Yeah.
so
Like,
sad
it's
and scary. And
So-
then the comments, everyone is like, take him to a mental institution.
And you're like,
why
this
are you
is my
keeping
boy.
this? Yeah,
Like,
why are
if
you
you're-
keeping him in the house?
Others,
You're
no,
gonna
beat
let
him up.
Yeah, beat him up. Some people are even
Or
making
call
fun. They're
men
like,
to- is
some people are like, I won't allow it. Beat me and I beat you back. And I'm like,
You forget this is
Yeah.
someone's
Yes,
child.
I
Like, you
know.
gave birth to this child, and the love you
Yeah.
have for this kid. Like,
It's
you even
different.
shocked
You can't.
receiving this beating.
yeah,
Like,
you cannot.
okay, go on. So now you're noticing the.
so now I'm noticing the aggression. So I call the hospital, and I'm like, I really need to see the doctor. And Susan is she's very busy.
You have to book her.
Oh,
way in advance.
Super busy.
Yeah.
She's 2
months, 3 months.
Like I think she's the only one with her qualifications in Eastern
this-
Central Africa.
Well, yeah, there are around 4 neurodevelopmental pediatricians in Kenya, but I think people
For in the whole country.
Can you imagine?
Just 4.
Only 4.
So her demand is
I
really
can
up there.
imagine.
She has people traveling, coming to see her.
Yeah.
So before, like, I have a booking tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, but tomorrow is neurology. Next week is Susan. You have to book. I booked 2 months
Back,
before.
yeah.
For you to
And
get it
for me to
tomorrow.
get in. Yes. So for you to get a walk-in, you have to have a special slip. You've had it
Yeah,
before,
yeah.
the yellow slip. So I call and I'm like, I really need this to happen. So they're like, oh, sorry, we cannot get a slot. So I texted her personally. I'm like, I really need this to happen. So she's like, kuja. So I went, she looks at Kia and she's like, Kia needs to, this is a different boy. Like, she has been with us
From when he was
Yes.
diagnosed
Yes.
and yeah.
So she sends me to a neurologist. She's like, something is off. Because I'm still convinced my son might have ADHD on top of it.
They're more like comorbid conditions. More people, a lot of autistics are also ADHD.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And at times it's difficult to catch at an earlier stage.
Yeah.
Because kids in general are very hyper beings.
Very,
Very hyper. So you go to
and
the
you might
doctor.
overlook it, thinking this is just, especially
It's
a
just
toddler being a
normal.
toddler or a
Exactly.
kid being a
You
kid.
don't know.
So what's, because I had brought it up prior,
Yeah.
and the doctor had told me wait until he's 5, because in general kids are hyper.
Yeah.
Like if a 3-year-old or 2-year-old came in here, they would be all over.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
You
definitely.
couldn't differentiate between the
Yeah.
typical and
You
the neurodivergent.
can't.
Like,
My
and how
kid,
they're
you
all
come and
differentiate.
climb on the
Behavioral.
microphone.
Because my kid punches, like this boy have been hit
Yeah.
and bled, my gums have been bleeding.
he punches just like the way she was saying that they beat, they
Yeah.
punch. That's what my 2-year-old does.
Mine too.
You know?
But then there's more behavior.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think there is
There's
more.
more.
like
to
the
an
extra-
The diagnosis
Yeah.
criteria requires more than just that.
Oh, so that's what differentiates, I think.
Yeah. So I went back, did the EEG. He refused to sleep because the EEG needs him to be asleep.
because
So
they've
they
given
can
that medication.
melatonin
No,
doesn't
there's
work
a certain
on my
medication
kid.
that they're given
No
for them to sleep. It didn't
Even
work.
them.
No.
My son also didn't work. We
I
had to be given a
cried.
second one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I had a second one also. I had to go back to the pharmacy and buy second dose because this boy is not. I went back to the car and I was just crying. I'm like, I don't want to be here. I do not.
Oh.
Sad.
So yeah. So and then results came. The seizures.
Yeah.
So because the seizures affect his frontal lobe,
Yeah.
which is responsible for his personality, language,
Yeah.
vitu mingi, in there. So it's explained part of his
lot,
aggression. And then you see, I don't understand him. And then you're also dealing with someone who is super overwhelmed. And you're just thinking, you have zero patience at that point.
Yeah.
He starts and you're just like, no.
I mean, we have zero patience with our kids. Yeah, so I can't imagine you.
So
like,
operating
dealing
on
with
It is a
different
first
cases.
time mom.
And it's the first time
Everything
mom.
is so
Exactly.
new.
brand new.
The
You're
words
like,
are new.
this is
and
not what you thought you'd be
Yeah.
experiencing.
Because
Yeah.
not only are you experiencing motherhood, but it's a different kind of motherhood now.
It
Because
is.
now you have an autistic child.
So yeah, and then he was put on medication. I was told he needs to take the medication for 2 years
Okay.
to sort of train his brain to not have these seizures. Because in hindsight, my son would zone out. Like
That's
just
how
moments.
That's how
it's
you,
really
you
not.
know that.
It's not
like
long.
They'd be like,
That's the silent seizure now?
No,
Zoning
yes,
out?
yes, he would have those.
Then you try and call them, they're not responding. Some, also people will experience it when they're sleeping.
Yeah, I was told mine would have. They say they suspect that my son's seizures, he would have them more when he's sleeping.
Yeah.
And then the wake ones, like just a moment of he just
Zoning out.
like he was playing, and then that silence, and then he continues, and you're thinking,
Yeah.
then you're like, okay, that's weird.
The sleeping one is scary because now how do you even know
how many
somebody's
seizures
sleeping?
are happening at
until
a time?
So, and then we had noticed regression. So tulikuwa tunajiuliza, is it that he's been having these seizures for so long that it has affected him, that he has regressed sana?
Yeah. They do actually.
Yeah.
So it happens now how you notice. So by the time when I notice the like isha the frontal lobe and now it's causing
Regression.
But the positive news is that most kids actually recover in 2 years if you're on anti-convulsive, anti-seizure medication. 2 years consecutive, do not skip.
Yeah.
You can actually end up not having them anymore.
Oh, wow.
So we're hopeful. We're almost a year into it.
That's also a lot of mental work. Remembering every day.
You have to become also a doctor.
I know you have
You
to
should
become
see
a
me
doctor.
leaving my
And
house
it's for you, it's
again.
both
For
for
your
your, it's your first kids,
yes.
both of you.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Because I remember having my first child and, he's not autistic, but still it was just a lot for me mentally to the point where I even shaved my hair. So I can't even imagine having an autistic child. That's a different kind of experience and everything. Because, even we were talking about comparing the kids' milestones. Because I remember with my first kid, he started walking at 10 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
My second kid, 10 months, bad at crawling.
You're wondering what's up. Tembea.
So now the mistake me and my partner did, we were comparing him to his brother.
Yeah.
So now we thought he was also declining until my partner was even getting worried. It was like we have to take him to the doctor.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I know he's even past 1 year and he's not walking. But then I Google and it says 18 months is that, and I'm like, hajafika 18 months. Let's just give him time.
Yeah.
He's like, no, the brother walked at 10 months. He's past 1 year. He's still
He's a
not
different
walking.
person.
Yeah, he's past 1 year. He's not even talking
so
like his
easy
brother.
to
I know
diagnose.
because now we're comparing him to the brother. Like he's
Yeah.
past 1 year. He's not even talking like the brother.
Yeah.
The brother used to talk at this age. The brother used to walk at this
Yeah, I
age.
used to
The
get
brother
that
used
a
to
lot.
run at this
my
age. Literally, that's the
God.
mistake. We just go
Comparing.
because my firstborn was really, really fast. He was even golfing at 1. So now we're comparing. This other kid is not golfing at 1. Can you imagine? That's our comparison. He was this. If it wasn't me pushing him to wait, he was taking the kid to the hospital. Yeah, he was serious. He was like, we cannot. I don't want us to delay, and then maybe it's something,
It's
and we're
something
not.
that you
It
can-
gets worse.
you can
and,
intervene.
Yeah,
I get
we have to. I'm
that.
like, no, let's just wait. Since it's just 1 year is 12 months. Let's
Yeah.
just wait 13 or 14, and then 14 months, close to 15 months is when he starts walking and running.
Oh, wow.
Imagine 15 months is when he starts walking and running, and then now talking, and then now he started talking. No. My first child is called Khalifa. Khalifa was talking clearly at 2 years. Killian, my second is Killian.
Yeah.
Killian is not talking that much. I'm like, are we gonna do this again?
Okay.
Because
Oh my
it's true. He was like his
gosh,
speech was. My firstborn speech was more eloquent. He was really talking, expressing himself. My secondborn, it's like he still wants to become a child, stay a child. He's not interested in talking that much. And I'm like, this is just like he's walking.
Yeah.
Let's just give him time.
Yeah.
Gosh,
and
I'm
I think that's
learning that
comparison.
comparison,
And because they're siblings, you expect them to have the same milestones.
Yeah.
So they're
Just
different
because
babies.
That's a
you need
big
to know they're
mistake.
different. Even if they're twins,
Yeah.
they'll have different
Very
milestones.
different
You
Yeah.
can't
And
compare.
of course, entirely
Yeah.
they'll become two different people. Two different.
Exactly. I think that's what I learned, comparing kids. I think that was the biggest mistake. Because imagine us taking him to the hospital, be like, he's not working like his brother. His brother was only at 10 months. That's really, this is your explanation.
Yeah.
You're comparing him to his brother.
From that, I'm learning because I'm ready for a second child to never even think of comparing.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to compare.
Very, because you have them there.
Yeah.
But even the society compares, they'll be like,
Yeah.
wewe ulitembea na miaka fulani,
Yeah.
mtoto wako afanye hivyo,
But it's very difficult to not compare because I did also.
Yeah.
My younger sister has twin boys.
Yeah.
They're 3 days apart.
3 days.
3 days apart from my son. No, we had kids on the same week. My mom was going crazy, being a grandma all at the same time.
Wow. It's so cute for you too.
Yeah. So I was I spent a lot of time with my nephews. I used to. Then I would look at them and I'm like, okay, what's up? Yeah, like ongea, you know, and so nikakuja tu nikajiambia, you know what? This is a whole entirely different person. You cannot judge them with the same standards.
That's true.
Different personalities. Maybe my son is a quieter boy. And this
That's
one is
him.
a more...
That's why we have introverts, extroverts.
Yes, ambivert and all.
Yeah, that's like with my two sons. The first one is an introvert. The second one, definitely an extrovert. Yeah. And like, you know, you need to accept and not like try and compare and be like, "Wewe mbona huko extrovert like mwenzako? Why you not talking like, you know?"
True.
That's their personality and we need to accept and not try to change or compare or tell them, behave like this, behave like that.
Wow.
So what was the first thing that you noticed your son regressed on?
The like from the beginning of the diagnosis or...
No, before you
Or
got
before I got diagnosis.
yes.
For me, it was his name.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
you'd call
when
him
you have your baby fresh from the hospital, you're already calling him, oh, Kian, oh, this, or that, or that. You're talking to your child.
I remember I went to the doctor. The first doctor I went to was like, try and call him. Let's see if he's going to turn. So I called my son. He didn't turn. I was like, I had to ask the doctor, but I didn't teach him his name. You know, I was still in denial.
But they do.
Yeah, they do. But then I was like, oh, I didn't teach him his name. How will he turn if he doesn't know if it's his name?
No, he knows
That's
his
part of
name.
being in a
denial.
He knows.
That was really denial.
Yeah,
You
because
were
you're
in it
looking
for
for
long,
reasons.
Yeah, for
you know,
reasons.
any
You were in
reason.
denial for long, for
For
how
a
long?
long time. From the moment I got let's say from 1.5 to around 2 years, so a year.
Whoa.
Wow.
I was fighting. I was
That
going
must have been
from
depressing.
anger, depression, acceptance, then you roll
And
back
then you're
again.
taking care of the same
Yeah,
child.
the same child who you don't know what's happening with him.
Yeah, so my doctor by then was Google. So you're running back from angry, depressed.
Google would make you
I
run
mean,
mad.
Google.
You roll back again every now and then. I got
And
to
you know,
point.
it's crazy. Google is the reason why I formed the mom community we have.
Yeah.
Like, we're in the era of so much digital information that you get confused.
Yeah.
But now it's a mom community where you can ask another mom who
I actually
has
find
gone
it
through.
easier.
Yeah, it's easier that way, where you can
Yeah.
ask someone. There's even a smaller group for autism moms. Yeah, you can join later. But like, it's better when you ask another mom who's had now 2 kids and I'm worried about comparison.
Yeah.
And she can tell me, rather than Google telling me, oh
my
I
gosh.
completely,
I
mtoto
know.
Let him go get an MRI. And he's
I
thinking,
know.
wow.
Go get all the tests and everything.
dig his grave. Like,
I know.
oh my
well,
gosh.
the one thing that scared me about Google was when you Google and you get to a point that it tells you that there's no medication, there's no cure. Now
Your heart
no, I'm
drops.
finished.
That's
what do you
what I
mean there's
saw,
no
actually.
cure?
By the way, that
there's
was my
There's
other
no cure.
question. Like, is there a cure? Like,
No,
that's
there's
the
no
thing.
cure.
So
There's
you
no
manage
cure.
it.
It's just management.
Just I think
And
it
support.
stems back to the definition of it.
Yeah.
What is autism? And then it's this child perceives the world different.
Yeah.
Like, this is something they were born with. Their brain is wired differently. So you
born
cannot
with-
really rewire someone's brain. What you can do is therapy
Yeah.
to try and support him to have mannerisms of behaviors that are acceptable in society. But in general, there's really nothing wrong with how they behave.
Yeah.
It's just that there's an acceptable standard and our kids are required to conform.
Yeah.
So due to that, we end up in therapy. And things like speech, kids who do not have autism can also have delays.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So I think it's just...
So you cannot,
You cannot
a mom
rewire.
out there cannot, self-diagnose themselves or their child.
Yeah.
Because you're getting mixed up. There's also something called, there's a term they use for a delay that is just general. It doesn't have any like primary diagnosis for autism. You just delayed.
Yeah.
So you may mistake that with autism or ADHD.
Like when my son delayed walking.
Yeah.
And
Like
we
delayed
almost,
milestones and you're
because,
thinking,
there's something else.
something wrong.
Yeah, so I think the one thing that we lack as let me say Kenya, doctors who diagnose. So people run to a general doctor. They're not well equipped to diagnose autism.
Umeshasema there are only 4 in Kenya.
Yeah, there are only 4, but then again, a neurologist can also diagnose autism.
But I think in general,
a psychiatrist too.
I think in general, any pediatric doctor would know when to send you to a different doctor.
To a specialist.
But then again, they can refer you. But what if they do not have any idea of where to refer you?
Oh, okay.
Because I have been interacted with some doctors. Not all of them are aware or uninformed about autism.
You see, I think it also comes from...
Pediatricians. Those are pediatricians that are not informed or aware about autism.
Believe me, yes.
What about those pediatrics in like rural areas as well?
So they don't have any idea about autism.
I think when it comes to rural areas, it's more about infrastructure.
That's the thing. And maybe even affording
and like, how do I tell? For you, rural areas is a whole different topic.
Yeah, like...
Because you have to think, this is someone who probably think it's a cultural thing.
That's the thing.
There's something
amerongwa.
So even just convincing this mom or this parent.
Meaning they don't even have the information, the right information to know, like to recognize the patterns, the behavioral changes in their babies. Like...
Yeah, and also I was talking about, I went to a pediatrician once, just for general cleaning, and I was like, my son has not started talking, or his speech is so delayed. And he's like, I told her, I've been Googling, I think there's something about autism. And she was like, no, I don't see it. A pediatrician, that matter, a pediatrician.
Wow.
I was like, no, he's okay, he'll be fine. Later on, I'll be like, I went to Dr. Susan Wamithi, and I was like, if I went to that other doctor and she didn't pick up, what if I was relying on that doctor?
That's one opinion.
That's why you have to seek different opinions. That's what it's very, very important. In even your own health, even your kids, you need to have different doctors' opinion. You cannot just rely on one and just roll with it and be content with it. No, you need to have more than one.
But also, I would blame the whole health department and ministry because you're putting all your hope on that doctor to give you pointers that you need this checked, and you depend on that, and they have no idea, they have no information.
For me, I think I would say both the health sector and the education, because think I'm a graduate. I have a Bachelor of Arts in Sustainable Human Development. I've worked with vulnerable communities. I did my internship in a school for the mentally challenged. But now, coming to a point where I have a child with autism and I have no idea what I'm dealing with.
Wow.
It's like it is now at home. It's at home, but I have no idea. Like I'm Googling things and I went to school.
Why is this not? Because for me personally, I think I knew about autism from Good Doctor.
Yeah.
The show.
And I'm starting to realize, and then that's when I started to Google, and I'm like, why aren't we told? Like,
it's also because our society is not very accepting. We are very...
Also, the awareness was very low.
Awareness was very low, but it also stems from our cultural... I mean,
that's
autism
true. The African
is attached to a lot. They say when you mwendazimu. They attach it to that. And then they write you off.
Again, like you said, with the societal behavior, like norms that are acceptable. So if a child is behaving a certain way, they try and diagnose it like in the cultural aspect of aombewe or Rafanyini street.
The number of times family has told me, we are not...
Before you got diagnosed?
No, even now.
How do you handle that?
I just know what to sieve out and what to... Like, I'm a very... I've learned to accept that not everyone understands what it is. No matter how much I explain to you,
you still,
if you're coming from a point of ignorance in the sense that you believe my kid was rogward, ama you believe
You
that
can't change that mindset.
some
It's
even
very
say
hard.
there's people I know, families where they say, oh yeah, huyo ni kama alitolewa something so that the
Kafara. I
family
know
can
I've
have
had that
money.
a lot.
And I'm thinking, what money do I have, guys? Come on.
Like, and at this point, money is like vanity. Like it feels like vanity because my kid is, gosh.
I know people say that, people do that. Because I know even people in the rural areas, if they have an autistic child or with those symptoms of autism, instead of taking them to the doctor, first they take them to the witch doctor, if they believe in that, or they take them to the pastor to be prayed on if they believe in that.
Or just leave it.
They'll
or they
do all
disown
the other
mom
means, all the
Or
other
they
means
just
except
lock
the doctor.
him in a room somewhere.
Yeah.
Or actually
I know
locking
even-
kids and be like, you're violent, so fungia mtoto
They
hapo
do
ndani.
everything
Oh my
except
God.
taking them to the doctor.
How
Everything except
traumatic
taking them
is
to the
that?
doctor. Yeah.
Traumatizing.
I'm glad we're talking about it now.
I need to ask, how did your extended family take your son's diagnosis?
My parents,
Your parents,
everywhere.
your sisters,
Yeah.
So
your
the thing is, I
cousins.
started taking my kid to Shago. Me, I'm just a village girl. Like,
We all love
given a
Shago.
choice, I would pack up and just move. So I started taking him to Shags when he was 3 months.
Okay.
So they saw him grow, per se,
Okay.
up to a point where now they expected him to... My boy still uses the bottle. He
Okay.
takes...
The sippy one.
Not the sippy one.
The straw.
The mnyonyi.
The mnyonyi one.
The mnyonyi.
Oh, yeah.
Which
It's,
is the mnyonyi one now?
you know, like when you're giving your kid formula...
Like your
there's that.
newborn.
With the nipple.
Oh, the
like
newborn
toddler,
bottle.
like the...
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
So the thing is, my son still takes that. He takes supplemented milk, Pediasure, because his feeding at some point was really bad.
Okay.
So he wasn't meeting his nutritional goals. So because he was eating the same type of thing.
And they if it's white rice.
Oh yeah, do
white
not.
rice.
Yes, if it's cook
don't
it the
wanna
same way.
change
Do
it.
not change the recipe. Do
Yeah.
not think, oh, let me
Don't
add
add-
vitungu and carrots.
Really working
Oh yeah, cook again.
Let me
No.
spice it up. No.
No, with them they thrive in consistency.
Yes.
The routine, the
Routine,
Just
thing.
maintain it.
monotony.
So at some point he was eating the same things. So ikafika mahali, we had to go back, see a nutritionist,
Yeah.
and then Pediasure was recommended. And at the time, we were now transitioning from mnyonyi to a sippy cup, to a straw, to a cup. And then this milk came, and we gave him with the mnyonyi. And now it became part of his comfort.
Yeah.
So I'm the type of mom who says, let him be.
Yeah.
When
that
he's
doesn't harm
ready-
anyone. It doesn't harm anyone.
When
so,
he's ready,
you do you.
He will switch.
He'll move
Yeah.
to
At some
whatever,
point, he's getting big. At some point, he will realize, if I keep sucking this bottle, I'm getting kidogo milk.
Yeah.
If I drink it with a cup,
I'll get a
then I
lot.
get
Do
more.
you know my son alisema tumtobole yo mnyonyi yake, like, cause he was like, it's not
It's
haitoi.
not,
yeah.
So I had to like
So anastay
kata.
nuku, they're like trying to
But it's
say,
also good. It's good exercise for speech.
yeah, it's
Oh,
good.
really?
It is
Yeah.
good, yeah.
Also, sucking on the bottle is good for
most
speech.
kids who are speech delayed, they don't know how to suck with using a straw.
Before you talk,
Yeah.
before a kid talks, they need to know how to blow
To suck.
and suck.
Yeah.
There are certain things that the kid has to have mastered.
Yeah, for them to prepare for speech.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
interesting.
knowing that
I
today,
didn't
like
know that.
Yeah, it's
I didn't know they were
it's the same
related.
traditional thing we used to be told. Kama uongei vizuri unapewa big G, so you chew big G a lot. Yeah, so you
also hearing that
never
for the first time.
Really?
Interesting. I never had that.
Yeah.
So for me, my extended family was, what they noticed first was like, mbona huyu mtoto ako na mnyonyi?
Oh.
And why is he still in diapers? I'm like, because he's not ready.
Yeah.
And I will look at you in the eye and say, my son is not ready. When he's ready, he will stop. But for now, this is what works for us.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm his mom.
Yeah. And I
that's
saw your video on potty training.
That's what I say. That's like,
You've already potty trained him?
we are struggling. We are still...
That's what she was talking about, and I was like, yeah, you need...
We are so my son in school, I dress him up, drop him to school. He's wearing pull-ups.
Yeah.
They remove the pull-ups. He apparently goes to the toilet in school.
At home?
But at home,
He hasn't
Like-
generalized it.
no.
Yeah.
He knows home is where the diaper should be on. So at times you take him to the toilet, he pees. But then once in a while.
It's just
So I'm still like,
day
you
at a
cannot
time.
give it up.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
cannot
yeah.
give up.
Yeah.
So personally, I'm just like, when he's ready, guys. When
Yeah,
let
he'll
him be.
tell me. When he's
Let
ready,
him
he'll
be
tell
when
you.
he's ready.
Yeah.
He hates when he
Yeah.
pees on himself when he's wet.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable.
So let him.
Yeah.
Let
then
him
he
be
will know.
uncomfortable, then
Yes, he'll
ajue.
know. Yeah.
So-
Because I remember even when I was potty training my first child, it was
Yeah.
very hard to potty train him. And then when he started school, he came back and he just started peeing by himself.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Also,
and then
he's seeing other kids.
Yeah,
He's
because he saw
modeling
the other
behavior.
kids.
Yeah.
Because he came and I was like, you don't want to die? But like, no, I'm going to pee in the toilet like every other kid. And I'm like,
wow.
and the way we struggled. So with my
grown up.
second one, I'm like, should I even bother?
Or
Or should I
wait
just
for-
wait for it? I swear, I've delayed.
You
I was
can
like, should
try
I even?
first. If it doesn't work,
For me,
Because
I've
I'm
been,
like, and
there
then
was a
that's why
mom-
I'm comparing again. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm comparing again. Maybe his is
No,
different.
yeah.
Maybe he will take it. But I'm like,
Gosh.
gosh, should I even bother or should I just let him? When he starts school, he's just gonna wanna use the bathroom by himself.
Oh my gosh. For me, potty training, I saw so much content on moms who are potty training even at 3 months.
So many people are struggling.
So
in
I
that.
started buying so I was like, gosh, I'm
3 months,
you know,
though.
3 months.
3
is
months
like,
is crazy.
Yeah, they do
There's
that.
moms who
People
even
do
say, my
that.
baby hates peeing. Like, we'll wait until you remove. So babies are
think
very different
they're
in that
very
sense.
different.
Very
Wow.
different.
But 3
I
months
bought-
is too
it's
early.
young.
That's
So I
wild.
bought mine at what, like 7-8 months. But he could like sit on it with a diaper on and you know nothing much. So say when he goes outside, other younger kids are going outside with like the potties. So now he's starting to associate. He's like, now even him, he wants a potty for
Yeah,
outside
he
to,
wants to go with
that.
it.
So we're not fully like potty trained because for
But
him
you're
at home,
working
he
on
also
it.
I'm working on it. I'm not in a hurry. For him, for me, I'm raising my son to tell me like I'm going with
his pace.
with his pace.
That's-
Like whatever he tells me,
As it
he's
should
ready
be, 'cause
to
I'm-
do.
yeah.
is
Last thing you
what,
want to do is
Is he
stress
on
your
therapy?
child.
Because we
no,
rush.
him,
We rush.
he's not autistic.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. He's just
Typical.
but the things you're saying like arranging and zoning out I've noticed and I'm gonna like also just
Oh,
take
they're
I
boys.
know.
He's a
yeah,
boy.
Yeah,
Let
they
him.
have
Let him.
like half of the
There's
things
more
they're
to it.
saying,
There are
our
more
kids
to
are
it.
doing too.
Like
yeah.
my son would arrange, but he would also toe walk.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I've
so
heard
there's
that
tiptoeing.
about yeah. I've heard
Tiptoeing.
about
Yeah.
So there's more. Like it's just not based on because
One.
he's arranging, he might be no.
Yeah.
There's more
There's
to
trust
it.
me,
yeah,
there's
I'm here
more.
to learn as well.
Very
and-
repetitive behavior you will
Yeah.
see, but then there's more to it. It's just
So in
not
one of our
thing.
episodes,
Yeah.
we were talking about how the motherhood has changed the relationship dynamic. So we're just curious, like how has this affected
Yeah, no,
your
with your
relationship?
family, with
Yeah, not
friends.
even. I wanted to start with your partners first because that's the closest, and because you two
You're
are
living
together,
with
you are
them.
dealing with it together. So we want to know how has that relationship been affected with your partner having an autistic child?
Honestly, it's a lot. Especially in my dynamic because it's both, we're a blended family.
Yeah.
So on top of autism, there's also the blend. For us, we struggled. I would lie if I say it was not a struggle. If we normally say if we didn't break up at that time, then we're not going
You're
anywhere.
not gonna. You're
We're
gonna
not
pull
gonna-
through.
Yeah. For us, it's difficult because you go through diagnosis, there's denial, there's everything, and then you pour yourself, especially for me.
Yeah.
I poured myself fully into my boy. And then you still have a partner who needs your attention. You do not have, and autism in itself is a condition that requires so much from you.
A
It
lot of
takes
patience.
a lot of patience.
Yes,
It
yeah.
takes so much energy because this baby is not sleeping, which means you're co-sleeping.
Yeah.
So you're co-sleeping, you don't have time with your partner.
With your partner, yeah.
Yeah, and he's feeling left out. Ama, you're feeling left out. Like it could be either side.
And I'm feeling at the
Yeah.
time you're feeling why you're not understanding.
Yeah, in my at the
like,
time I'm like,
you need
are
to understand.
Are
You
you
don't have time
crazy?
for
like,
you.
why don't you see?
Are
This
you,
is
are
we're
you, are you,
dealing-
are you present?
are you
Do see?
blind?
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Why would
men
you
are
even
like that.
ask
I
for your
know.
time when you know what you're like? That's
So I think for us, we struggled a bit, and then we sort of came to the same page and just figured, you know what? One of us is always going to give more than the other because one of us has to be there to bring to make this all happen and affordable. So that is what made it difficult. But in the years of diagnosis, we were still dating, engaged.
okay.
I got married 3 years ago. My son is 6. So we were not entirely failing. Yeah, we were not entirely failing. We were also realizing we need to intentionally make time. Still struggles till date, I will not lie. But you have to be intentional about every move. Like you literally have to sit down and say, you know what? Call the nanny. Date night.
Efforts needs
It just doesn't just happen. You
have to. You won't always afford it because you see, call the nanny, that's extra money. But you have to find a way somehow in between you know,
to work it out.
What about you?
Well, allow me to say that I was lucky in a way. Because I raised my son single-handedly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I felt like it was more of a relief.
Oh, really? You didn't feel like you needed somebody there to help you?
Not really. Can you imagine?
How did it happen? Did you guys break up during or even way
My
before?
partner left when I was 5 months pregnant. So I was up to when I delivered my child. I dealt with the breakup part. So then came diagnosis. I had already dealt with the breakup thing.
Okay.
So I was dealing with,
alone.
this is autism. No, this is me. I need to make decisions fast. I need to be, I had to have clarity on what I'm dealing with. I need to accept it. And I need to move on. I need to make plans. How am I going to do it? So within my year of, for denial, that is when I had to deal with a lot of my issues. Like, if I'm going to date, how will I do it? Okay, I'm having dates here and there. I'm breaking up with people today, tomorrow. It was a lot for me. So I was like, I need to give myself time. I'm not dating for the next 1 year, 2 years. I do not intentionally. You approach me, I'm telling you, I'm sorry, I cannot date for the next 2 years. And I have to look after my son. I need
to. You have. Who are you bringing into your life? What is the?
It would be a lot because I'm dealing with my issues. I'm dealing with autism, and here's my son. I need to make plans for the future, and then there's another person involved. That would be a lot. I was like, no, give me time. So, during that time is when I got to do my course. Deal with my business.
What do you do in terms of business?
I do medical supplies.
Oh, yeah, true.
So I had to line all that up. So by the time I'm getting my little acceptance, I think nobody ever gets to full acceptance, right?
No, I think
nobody gets there.
I think people do. I really think people do.
100% acceptance?
Yes.
So do you think you've reached 100% acceptance?
Yes.
You have.
To accept that your kid has autism, yes.
Not really, but there are times that you have accepted this is autism, this is us, I don't care about the society judgment, of course, but once in a while they'd be like, I wish you would,
I wish he was not autistic.
Sometimes I get that.
I think for me it's different. I went through my phase where I would not sleep and cry myself out and look up things, and in like 3 weeks to a month, so my feet looking for, because now early intervention, you're told early intervention is better. The longer you wait, the worse it gets. Because you're managing behaviors, their little brain is growing, they're very impressionable. So for me, I think I just got to a point where I cried it out. I mourned. You literally mourn your child. Because I sat down and cried for who he would have been.
Of course.
Oh my.
Because I'm thinking, oh my God, this thing has no cure. Will he ever speak?
So he does not.
My son is nonverbal.
Oh, until now.
I have never had mama.
Oh my.
Does he babble?
He babbles. My son is
Any songs?
He knows songs. My son loves to dance. He has a good ear. No, it's okay, guys. It's really okay. He started saying papa, ta, 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 just things, and then lost it. Yeah. So now I've never had that. And I think personally, I made peace with it.
Okay.
I fully 100% accepted it and decided I am having one-of-one, no other kids, because how?
Yeah.
Is it a feeling of getting another experience like that, or it's just like I need to give my baby full attention?
It's not about I don't think I'm scared of getting another experience like that. For me, it's more the practical bit of it.
Yeah.
Financially.
Yeah.
It's a strain.
I do not. There's a quality of life that you live and that you aspire to live.
Yeah.
And you're already straining with this one.
Yeah.
Because you still want to be able to afford to go on holidays from time to time. You want to afford to take him to good international schools.
Afford therapy.
Afford, you
care.
need to afford
Medication.
therapy.
Yeah.
He has
lot.
some sort of a special diet.
Yeah.
Because gluten-free, I don't know,
Oh, you
Kaizen-free.
do. I
Personally, I
don't.
don't.
Okay.
But I know medically they're pushing. Oh, you should do this, you should do that.
Yeah.
But then my son's palate is very limited. I'm thinking, nikitoa hii.
You continue limiting it.
Yeah.
And then, gluten, there's flour, gluten. Then it means my whole household is eating gluten-free. I cannot afford that. Because I
I know.
cannot.
The cost of that gluten-free flour is
I have a friend who
The
sells at
healthy stuff is very expensive.
It is.
How many
For
times?
like how
will
many
you buy
times
that?
would you buy
Then
it?
you're
Because
buying-
it's not a big packet.
How
It's
many times
250.
would you
Yeah.
buy that?
Imagine
Rice flour
cooking
250.
chapo with that flour.
Inaisha like one nini na
Yeah.
umemaliza. Ugali ni hivyo
I
imeisha.
mean, the honor by there I can't.
I am affording camel milk, goat milk.
First of all, my
But
son
that's
will not
expensive.
even.
Really? They want you to have
Camel
Yeah,
milk is
because
very
of
good
gluten.
for them. It's very good for them.
It's so cheap in Italy.
Because
Let me ask you. Okay. Say it's cheap, right?
Okay, how many camels have you
For
seen in
example,
Nairobi for that?
let's assume it's affordable. Not cheap. Let's assume it's affordable, yeah?
Yeah.
I live in Kileleshwa.
Yeah.
How many? I'm paying a rider to go to
Easily.
Yeah.
So,
it's perishable.
Yeah.
How many times am I buying this milk? And
and for
then
the whole house. Okay, even let's just
because
say
my
for the
son,
child.
my son eats from my plate.
Yeah.
Like
So
if
you
I
have to-
give
you
him
have to
his
eat something
if I give
he
him
can-
his special food, he will be suspicious. Like you
Why
want to
that
take the
way?
good stuff.
Why?
Yeah, you need to eat.
Yeah.
Everybody- everyone in the house has to eat almost the same food.
Yeah,
No.
like
and
you're
I think I
eating.
feel like that might cause frustration to the other kids because why they're being forced to have this meal
yeah,
and
yeah.
there's nothing wrong with me. Why am I being forced to have camel milk
And it's
when
a
there's
blended
nothing?
family.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
These are
It's
not
a
your
blended
kids
family.
to
This
say
is-
that
yes.
you're
No,
telling
they're
that
not.
they'll understand. This is mom saying this.
Yeah.
So for me,
Yeah,
I
the practicality
understand.
of it.
I understand the gluten-free. I know why.
Yeah.
I understand the Kaizen-free with milk. I know why. But practically,
Yeah.
It's kind of impossible. I also didn't do the nutrition.
it doesn't work for me. What I try to do is I try to cut out sugar, processed sugar. Because, I mean, for any kid, it makes them super hyper. So that is the one thing that I'm constantly buying sugar-free snacks for him. Because you also don't want him to not eat snacks.
Yeah.
of course.
What is he going to eat? Carrots?
What is it?
Imagine.
They're biting on
Carrots and cucumbers. That's
And
sad.
vegetables, crazy.
corn or
Takes them.
Yeah.
You're saying sugar, and I saw this a doctor from Ghana or Nigeria on Twitter, and she was talking about how she cured her son of autism
I think I've seen
from
her.
cutting out sugar completely.
She cured?
She says her baby
There's
is
there's
still
no
like
cure.
verbal.
There's no cure.
That's what she said.
Well,
I don't know.
Or she's able to like
they-
fully manage or
they
something.
manage
Maybe
the-
managed fully, but
Yeah.
she did say the words like healed my
Yeah,
son
people
completely
say
with
that.
completely cutting sugar, processed foods, like completely. Even healed the husband of, I think, is it diabetes or something,
Yeah.
from healing the whole house, just eating like.
But food, if you read more on autism, it has a lot to do with the gut.
Gut, yeah.
Has a lot to do with the gut. So I can understand if she was saying healing,
Yeah.
Meaning,
meaning
managing the behavioral.
the behavioral bit of it, but it doesn't
And
mean that
making-
this kid doesn't have autism.
Yeah.
They
'Cause
do.
She said she
It's
got
just
from
that-
non-verbal to verbal, from like stopping the behavioral patterns that were there, like from time to time. And I was like, oh, this is interesting. I didn't think it was.
And I was just wondering, is there anybody in your family who has autism? Or is this your kid
you
is your
just put me on the
first?
spot.
Really?
Who? I was diagnosed with autism.
Really?
When?
Really? Yeah.
This should have been your introduction. Really?
How long ago?
Well, I got misdiagnosed when I was in high school, in primary school. Actually, it started with primary school. I was misdiagnosed with depression and ulcers.
What?
Because I was kind of picky, So I was every other time I'm going to school, I was be given a lot of Actols, antacids, a lot of they were always on my back. So coming to high school, not so much. Not so much. However, nobody detected that I was not attentive. I was just zoning out in class. Don't ask me how I passed high school. Actually, I was,
Autistic kids are very sharp, no?
They are, but I was good in physics and not any other subject.
Oh, just physics.
Just physics.
Okay, that is max.
Yeah. Okay, that is normal with autistic kids
because they take an interest.
Yeah,
and then
so I was good in physics.
Oh.
Good in physics, good in science in primary, but then other subjects used to give me a lot of trouble because I was not concentrating. So later on, yes, I was diagnosed with autism. And it came to a time that when I was going to Dr. Amithi, I had to ask her, I'm feeling like I need help and my son needs help. Do you think I'll be able to offer help to my son when I'm also dealing with my own issues? She was like, you need to go back to your psychiatrist to see if you need any kind of, major support. So, behavioral, actually, no. Concentration, yes, a lot, because I could not concentrate. Anxiety was to the roof. Every other time, 96%. And, racing thoughts. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
Autistic people have a lot of racing thoughts.
So the ADHD also
yes, it's like you're having 5-10 tabs open in your mind and you're trying to deal with each and every one of them. You can imagine having 10 tabs open in your mind and you're reading a book.
You're going on overdrive.
You not understand anything.
Sure.
Yeah, so from that, I had to go to medication. So that's the kind of support that I'll need. And so far, it has been working.
Like right now, I'm sorry to ask, like, are you having trouble concentrating right now?
Right now, I'm on medication.
Oh, okay, so now that's helping.
I'm on medication.
So you're on what medication? For ADHD or
for autism?
What medication?
Not for autism per se, but to help me concentrate, to help me with my anxiety.
Like for anxiety.
For anxiety and for the racing thoughts.
Okay.
And for me to be able to, to organize my thoughts.
So you take that every day?
Entirely, yes, you have, but then you get, drug dependency.
Yeah.
So you have to go through therapy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, Mama.
You have a totally different experience being
And
a mom on the spectrum
and also
supporting your kid on the spectrum. That's a whole different.
Yeah.
But
do you think you want to have another kid?
Yeah.
You do?
Guess what?
That's nice.
I would love to have another autistic kid.
Oh, I thought you
Really?
I thought you were saying, guess what, I'm pregnant.
Guess what? Unfiltered Tribe.
I really want to. Yes, I would love to have another child. I know people are going to take this. I don't know how, but another autistic child, I wouldn't mind.
Really?
Imagine.
That's beautiful. I don't
That's
know.
really
I feel like
you're really strong.
I was telling my
be
friend that,
wanting
if I don't make a decision of me getting pregnant, I'm going to adopt another autistic child.
That's nice.
And you're not worried about the strain that would put on you as a person?
Not really.
Like, okay, how do you, coming from a mom who's dealing with similar issues, maybe slightly different circumstances, but how do you mentioned you don't have a nanny?
No.
Yeah.
How do you take a break from it all? Like,
Do you have a support
how do you
system?
fill your cup?
You have to have a support system.
Also, you do have somebody helping you.
Do you have moments where you step away from your child and let someone else take care of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You have.
good.
I mentioned. Yeah, you have to schedule your you time.
So you have someone that helps you with your child.
Like
Family, mom?
yeah. So for my cousin. Could be my cousin, my friend. I just have to have somebody around who understands my child, and and also understands that I need some time for me to get my strength back.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what I was about to ask you too. Like, you've been talking about the mental health of your kid and everything. So how do you take care of your own mental health? Like how?
You can't do it, all alone. You have to. You'll crash. You will crash.
You will.
Yeah.
For me, I think my partner is very supportive. Currently, the challenge is that he works away.
Yeah.
So I'm the primary caregiver, and he comes home every 3-4 months. But when he's here, he's here. Yeah. But me, I love to step out. I love to go to concerts. I love to dress up just to, there are moments where you, as a person, you forget that there's you.
Yeah.
You have to remember, my son is 6. Before 6 years back, I was me.
Yeah.
So there are moments
with
you
all the
lose
moms,
it.
like you need to know.
And motherhood itself swallows
lose it.
you.
Yeah,
It
it
does.
swallows you.
It does.
You know, you even forget your name. Because not everybody is mama who, you know.
I know.
Sometimes I'm in a setting and I hear Mama Khalifa.
I'm like, damn,
who's
I'm
that?
Miriam.
That's
I'm
me.
really, someone calls me Linda, I'm like, huh? Like, for me, it's Mama K, Mama K, Mama K. I'm
you
like,
used to be
like,
called Mama something.
You remember
like,
your name when you're writing down?
I know.
yeah,
I was
the
like,
hospital.
I know, even like, should I write Mama Khalifa or should I write my name?
I was asking myself, I was signing a consent form yesterday. And I was like, should I just say Mama? I'm like, no.
That's not,
Because this can be used legally.
Yeah.
Just write your name.
Yeah.
So for me, I honestly step out. And there's a lot of, it's a very lonely journey.
It is.
Very lonely.
It is.
And personally, I don't do support groups because I'm an empath. I will go there. I will carry a weight home, plus my weight.
Instead of releasing you as now
and I'm thinking,
thinking,
hell no, I want to meet moms like you.
Yeah.
I want to hang out and not worry about, therapy. I don't want to have autism
Like
talk constantly,
I
to be
understand.
honest.
You need a break from
You
it.
want to create awareness, but you also don't want to drown in it.
Yeah. You need to
So,
leave your own.
I go to hospitals with him and they say, oh, do you have a support group? I'm like, I don't do support groups. I don't want that.
It's so crazy because even with Unfiltered Tribe, of course, as a mom, you're very empathetic to other moms.
Yeah.
And you go to a point, everyone is either bringing a situation and I had to remove financial assistance.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even because I don't have the heart or like I don't want to help other moms. It's because you're protecting every other person who wants to help.
Yes.
Like,
Sure.
mtu atatoate 50 bob, ataka hana, ama mtu atatoka na shida ya mtu. And it's not even in a bad way, but I like to even have events so it's more of like celebrations or like come out with your child or come out without your
without a
child.
child,
You
yeah.
go have
Actually,
fun
if you
and-
ask me for a meetup,
Yeah.
we are not bringing kids.
Don't bring
the
kids.
kids.
Yeah.
We're just
We
gonna
normally
be girls.
mix it. Yeah. Sometimes we have
We
like
mix
mommy meetups.
meetups other times,
Yeah.
mom with baby, but we
Hey,
the
mom with
one
baby, I would
most
be running.
moms enjoy are the ones with
Yeah, I
Without
know.
kids.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Trust me.
Because you can imagine you're removing the mental load of packing for a
Yes.
baby, like you said, you should see when you're living with your
Oh.
kid.
Yeah, with the food,
The
part,
food,
the
everything.
environment.
Changing, you don't have a
It's a
nanny.
lot.
You don't
Other
even
kids
enjoy
are
when you
even-
go out with
You
your
don't.
kid.
Your
Because
mind-
it's like
You're
your-
being
it's
a
your kid.
helicopter.
Yeah.
You're just there
Exactly.
thinking, where
What's-
is he? Where is he? And
That's
mine
what we
is an
try to
eloper.
do, and we're like, hey, let's just meet, just us, and you know, like, just be. You remember who you are, and you
Yeah,
remember even your dreams. Like,
Yeah.
come on,
You eat what you like and you don't eat what your child needs to eat.
or your child is not pouring your
I know, because
food
with your child you could like, oh no, I want to chips, manaka atakula chips. You know,
Yeah.
it's not like you
Ati,
want
that's
even.
what you want. Maybe you want
It's
pasta
like,
that
I
day
know,
and you
but like, but mtoto wangu hapendi
You're like,
pasta.
oh, but
So
he
now
eats
like,
from my
yeah,
plate.
he eats
I
from my plate. So now I have to take
know.
something that he
chips and
likes.
sausage.
I know. I don't want to do that.
So personally, I step out. I just like I said, I have nothing against support groups.
Yeah.
I know they do so much for other people, but not for me.
Yeah.
I do not have a problem meeting up with you as an autism mom, but I do not want to, like, I am stepping out. I want a break from my reality.
Yeah.
You want.
You have to
step
think
out
that
as
I
you,
live
as
it.
Miriam.
I live that
Yeah.
reality every freaking day.
Yeah.
So if I step out, I want us to be girls.
And we're just girls.
Like, let's just be girls. Like, don't even call me Mama Kian. Just say, Miriam, let's go hang out. Let's go laugh. Let's do a good brunch. Let's dress up. Let's look nice. And then Nikirudi, I'm like,
Mama Kiana.
I needed
and
that.
then you come home
know.
so full.
Yeah,
Full of
refreshed.
energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, that is what I do.
Okay.
Step out to a concert, step out for a brunch. I have my siblings who support me quite a lot with him. I left my sister at home with my son. I have a housekeeper
Yeah.
who is a day bag. My brother just dropped me.
That's good.
So I lean.
is good. Yeah.
I lean on them.
Good support.
I lean on them a lot. Though there are days that are difficult, but I lean on them a lot.
I'm happy you have them, you know. Yeah.
And then you also try
Your
not to be a
friends-
burden.
Let me ask, did it, with your friends,
Yeah.
generally, did it come to a point that you felt like you would not bring a child to an event, maybe,
So
or
for
to a
me,
birthday party?
Yeah.
I don't do it for me, if I'm honest. Because there'll be cake, there'll be sweets. And then I'm thinking, sugar rush, who me?
Wow.
We're not doing that.
And you can't take him there, and then you'll be like, where was it? Kula cake.
And
You
then
can't
when
have
my
that
son
sweet. You can't have that.
now
just-
wengine
you can't- and
wanakula.
all the
It
kids are
becomes
just having
so
that.
difficult. Like I want him to have that,
Yeah.
but I cannot also say to you, oh babes, can we do gluten free?
Oh,
And you
can you
can't.
imagine
Like,
in
for
my
your
own
birthday.
birthday, you're telling
Yeah.
me to do a
And see, I'm
gluten-free
telling
cake?
you, I'm telling
Ati no
you,
sweets that day, no soda that day.
No
And my
biscuits.
son's
can you
birthday.
curate it in a way that hatuna sweetie that day?
Oh,
Can you,
no,
like
you
for
can't.
me, it's I just understand that our realities are different.
Yeah.
And it's easier for me to say, you know what? I'll buy you a gift. Kian says happy birthday. We might pass by on a different day. Plus the overstimulation.
So many kids.
Nimeleta
noise,
mtoto. The room is full, your house is full, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work for my kid.
Yeah.
He's screaming, he's seated in a corner, everything is making his world go round.
Yeah.
So for me, I don't.
Do you take him to birthdays?
Yeah.
You do? How does
Yeah.
he react?
I started way early when he was small. So I sort of had to, put him in that spot for him to get
So
used. Akazoea. So right now he goes to birthdays, he's running around. Yeah.
Do you let him have sugary stuff?
I do not limit him in diet.
And it doesn't affect him whatsoever?
You deal with it.
How do you deal with it?
Ikikuja when you're on that
But,
Actually, Kwambia, I don't know how it is, but when I see my son, he's not hyper.
you know he's sick.
Yeah. So I want him to be hyper.
That's my son
I want to
also.
see him hyper. So, oh, you're fine, eh?
He's okay.
Mr. Mine
So-
is super hyper. Now imagine akule sweetie.
Yeah, I can
One
imagine.
or two lollipops or
can
a slice of salted caramel from Art Cafe. Oh my God.
gosh. So
Though
when
we do that on his birthdays.
The
Funny
sugar
enough,
rush
we buy
comes.
him. We just
fair
like,
enough. I
But
mean, one day.
for my son, I think diet doesn't affect him too much because he can take cake and sleep. Take soda.
lucky you.
Wow.
Sisi,
So
we
I
don't
wouldn't
do
say
so.
that diet is a big thing for him.
So now when you guys are going through this, sasa your bridge imefika in your home, like what helps? Like when he's in that, when he's now kind of sugar rush, or like when he's being like
Keep him safe.
aggressive, or
Or
how do you,
meltdowns.
or the meltdowns,
Yeah, the
like how
meltdowns.
do you?
How do you deal with
Personally, my first priority is to make sure he's safe. Because you have to
the
think that
aggression
he's
You mentioned self-harm also.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, he
so
was
keep-
hitting himself and
kujipiga,
yeah, kujipiga and all. Those size may reduce in sugar, but it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So akienda on overdrive, you make sure if there's a sharp edge, you know,
you have
you're
to
just
make sure he's safe.
you're policing him.
Yeah.
You know, my son is also a climber. He climbs things a lot. Anything akikuja hapa, he'll be looking for.
Ways.
Then he will find.
Heights, can I?
Yeah. So for me, my priority inakwaga tu, how do I keep him safe?
Yeah.
Amepanda kabati. Because me, I don't restrict him.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, he's on top of the dining table. Okay.
Okay.
Let him be. Just make sure hakuna mat
Yeah.
that ata slide.
Yeah.
He's on the kitchen counter. Okay. Just make sure there's all my appliances are in boxes. You only unbox when you want to use it.
I know. It's the same with my son. Like, you know, sometimes, you know, how kids are always jumping and always jumping.
Yeah.
And kila masa, you're like screaming, stop it. And they don't listen.
Yeah.
I've reached
You're
a
just
point
tired.
where now when they're jumping, I just get up, I take pillows, I put them down.
Apple. Same.
And then I go sit back. Because you tell them to stop, they don't stop. And they're going to hurt themselves. I
Sometimes-
just put pillows around and I just relax. And then now they just jump. I know
They're
now they're jumping.
safe.
They're safe.
Yeah.
Sometimes anataka tu attention.
Yeah.
Any kind. Hata kama utagombana. He just
Ndio,
wants to hear
anataka
mom's
hiyo
voice.
attention.
That's
Bad
a
or
big thing
good?
with
Bad or
autistic
good?
kids.
Yeah.
You know, we say like behavior has functions. Yeah. So there's escape, escaping something.
Yeah.
There's attention. That's a big one. There's access.
Yeah.
And there's sensory. The sensory part is when they're having meltdowns. They just want to, let out that frustration. they're babbling, they're screaming.
Come on,
That
my
is also
son's
sensory.
climbing is a sensory thing.
Yeah. So that one you
He's
just
looking
have
for
to,
balance.
to manage him.
And self-awareness.
Yes.
Ukipanda kitu, even as you right now, when you go up this table,
It gives you a feeling of, what is it called?
of being.
Yeah.
Like utajisikia, like you're
Sindio?
somewhere, you're climbing now.
Ah.
And then balance. You also you're also trying to balance.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, if I go this far, I will fall. But now my son has an adrenaline addiction, I think. Atakuja atasimama.
Kwa edge.
On the edge.
Hapo ndo anataka
And then you're thinking, what? Unamtoa, he goes back. So just leave him. And he's gotten so good at climbing. Akona muscles.
Yeah. But one thing I fear about
Apa
climbing
podium,
is that I cannot allow my son to, to run around along the balcony.
Oh, of
Nah,
course.
that we don't
One
do.
thing I
That's
fear.
scary.
I'm
No,
even
that we don't.
surprised
For
you
any
haven't like
kid.
sealed it up because I know people like cover it with something
Yeah.
so that they're not be
Sisi,
able
we
to
have a
jump
metal
around.
grill that
yeah,
has a
metal
padlock.
grill. Yeah, you're supposed to have that on your balcony.
I know, but okay, right now he knows. He'll be like, let me just peep. No, an attack peep, but then again,
Uko macho.
yeah.
No, you cannot.
For me, that's not even...
I know.
So every other time I'm
tell
locking
you.
the door. If he's outside, they'll be like, man, come.
Let me tell you what happened. 4 months ago, you know this, our apartments with no grills, modern living.
Yeah.
So me, I'm sleeping, and then I hear this breeze, and I'm wondering, hey,
Where's it coming from?
such a cold day, huh? So I'm pulling the duvet, and then I realize, hold up, this guy is not here. So nikaamka, I sat up, I'm like, okay, where is this boy? So in my head, I'm thinking, he's probably in the bathtub, in the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's quiet, Uko.
He's not there.
Then I see a bulge on the window.
Whoa, my God.
So this guy woke up, took all my handbags,
Oh, my.
arranged them outside. You know that ka level on the window from the outside. I'm on the 6th floor. Akapanga nje, one after the other. He's arranging his stuff. Huh? Half his body is outside.
Arranging.
And half his body, yani he's balancing with the window pane between his legs.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Wait, like his foot is actually
Like
outside.
ako hivi.
I thought actually...
No. And this is 3 a.m. Imagine being woken up. Like, that is
I'm glad that I assume the cold.
that is deep sleep.
Yeah.
So umeamka, your brain is even like,
Bado una load, uja defrost.
What is happening?
eh. I couldn't shout because I'm thinking he knows he shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
If I shout, he will.
You can't scare him, yeah.
So I
You have
just
to
went,
be calm first.
took him, took back the bags, closed the window, and sat with him. I just looked at him and wondered, what do you want?
It's 3 a.m.
Nini unataka? What do you want to do to me? Nakwambia, I put grills the next day. It didn't matter that I couldn't afford it. It didn't matter that we hadn't budgeted for
No, it's a
it.
safety
We
thing.
spoke with the dad and just decided, non-negotiable.
That's a priority.
Non-negotiable. Because
Oh my gosh.
before akwaga naenda, he would never.
Yeah, so
We
say
just-
that anaweza and you see the danger. Gosh.
So we're about to reach the end of our episode, but before we close our episode, we'd like you to give us advice to fellow moms who are going through what you guys are going through.
Well, for me, I would say find balance. It is heavy. It never ends. Just find balance. And it's very easy to fall into depression. Just remember, depression doesn't hit a moving target.
Yeah.
Move your body, do something, find balance.
That's a good one.
Work out, do something, go for a walk.
Go on vacation.
Yes, if you can, yes.
can,
If you can, yes. If not, just move your body a bit. Yeah, that's my
Well,
take.
for me, I think I would say moms should get as much information as they can. Because without information, you would not understand your child. And find acceptance as fast as you can. I know it's not practical to say it like that, but you should not be stuck up on depression. Because if you're stuck on depression, your son is not, or your child is not going to get the help that they need in time. So you should move, you should get yourself as much help as you can as early as possible.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and the last one, what have your beautiful kids taught you through this journey?
Yeah.
Well, for me, it's to take joys in the small moments. You know, like I usually joke around and say to my friends and anyone who cares to hear, the day my son speaks, ntarusha bash. You know, like I will just have like a proper bash. So for me, it's the joy in the small moments. You know, like when you can, please do, and a lot of resilience, a lot of patience. So
Yeah, taking joy in the small moments and celebrating small, because even us, we just reached like 100 subscribers, and we're like, for some people it's like, it's like, that's for us, that's a big milestone, especially if we've just been here for like 1 month. We started this, like, it's just been 1 month of us doing this, and we're like, every single win we get,
we just
a win is a win.
And we took ourselves
please
to a
celebrate
date.
it. Please do.
So for me, I would emphasize on patience. Like these kids will test your patience. That one will come, I don't know, naturally, but you'll have to be patient. Because even as you're seeking help, you're going for therapy. Therapy is not medication. Medication will count 1 to 3 days, you're fine. Therapy does not heal. It doesn't happen instantly. You will not even maybe see changes in a year. It may take you years. Then again, you have to be patient. You have to be consistent. So, yeah, I think on patience, that is what has taught me a lot. And also acceptance. Yeah. And, okay, all through, then you have to grow a thick skin. Because you're going to get judgment from people, from your friends, from your family, from your church, from your workplace, from anyone around you.
Of course.
So you have to grow a thick skin to support yourself and your child.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for opening up about it. And we hope we can go out as girlies one day.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, just
I am
have
for it.
fun.
Any day.
Definitely.
But thank you for all information. Me I've learned so much.
A lot.
There's so much any assume, but we're so grateful.
We've reached the end of our episode. Thank you for watching Unfiltered Tribe Podcast. You've been with me, Latifa.
And me, Linda.
And our guest,
Miriam.
Yay!
Okay.